Hi, my name is Lindsay Gallant from Soul Compass, and I'm going to be doing the weekly energy reading for April 18th to the 24th. This week is actually amazing because we have a full moon on Friday, April 22nd. It also falls on Earth Day, so that's pretty cool. A lot of potent energy will be in the works for this week. I'm not going to lie to you, this moon is going to be a very emotional one. It's come time to now honor our emotions and start living in accordance to those emotions. So they are going to become very evident to you in one way, shape, or form. It's also a time of emotional declaration. So really putting our emotions out there versus keeping them stuffed down and suppressed. So be wary of that. Be aware of that. It won't just affect yourself. It's going to affect everybody. So if people are walking around lashing out, or their emotions are just on their sleeves, don't get angry. Don't get upset. Just have some empathy for everybody around you, including yourself. Be very gentle with yourself. But when those emotions do arise, don't stuff them down. Allow them to come out, because what we're doing now is we're starting to weed through our emotions and determine which ones are hindering us and which ones are helping us and which ones are in accordance to our true heart's desires. So please be gentle with yourself and others this week, people. Full moons are generally a time of chaos anyway, because the moon affects everybody on a different level, of course, but it does affect everyone, whether they're conscious or not of it. So please be gentle with each other this week. Earth Day Friday is very exciting for me. I think everyone should do. I would suggest everybody should do something in honor of that, just for the bounty that Mother Earth does supply us, and it's our home. So let's honor it, just as we would honor our own personal space. Cleanse our own home, honor it, be thankful for it. I want everyone to do the same for Mother Earth this Friday. I know myself, I am doing a ceremony with some friends and family in regards to the moon and Mother Earth for Earth Day. So I would ask, if you guys are interested in doing that, it would be a great day to do that. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm going to be pulling cards for this week, beginning, middle, and end of the week. I chose, actually, dun dun dun, the Earth Magic cards by Stephen Farmer in honor of Earth Day. So I have not pulled cards yet, but I have cleansed and cleared my deck and asked that whatever cards I pull will be for the collective energies, not just for yourself, but everyone around you. But if you do receive your own personal intuitive messages while I'm giving this reading, please know that those are accurate and please honor those. Okay? So without further ado, I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle. And I'm going to pull cards for the beginning, the middle, and the end. Okay. All right, let's see the first card. Oh, here we go. So the first card is actually Eagle Communion. It's time to start communing with not only spirit people, but with each other. Community is so important. It makes you realize you're not alone. We're all going through this together, just in a different, following a different map, but we're all headed to the same place. So it's time to gather around with each other. And I was talking to somebody today and I said, why is it we only celebrate birthdays and weddings? And why can't every day be a celebration? You don't need an excuse to get together with people and celebrate and count your blessings and be grateful. Take time to do that earlier this week. Take time to commune with each other, be emotionally supportive for each other, ask to contact your spirits that have left us and moved over to the other side. Ask them for some signs. You are getting hit with a lot of signs every day from spirit, from, our friends in the spirit world and God, or whatever you'd like to call it, creator, universe. We receive signs every day, but it's up to us to see those signs and to not only see them, but to hear them and to honor them and to accept them. So this is just a reminder that commune not only with your fellow neighbors, your family, but with your spirits. Honor them. When you wake up in the morning, say hello, say thank you, pray to God, or um, simply just talk to them. I know I sound crazy a lot, but I talk all the time to them. I thank them, especially if I get a sign and it's, very validating to me, or it's a beautiful, message. I thank them all the time. So it's time to commune. Also, when I say commune with yourself, sit alone. Find time for meditation to honor your own self and hear your own messages. We often totally ignore our own intuition, our own body's messages. This week, messages are going to be very strong, I feel. So be aware of them, hear them, or if you're not seeing them clearly or you're not recognizing them, ask for validation or ask for signs or ask questions and say, please help me out and give me a sign or give me some validation or confirmation that I'm doing the right thing, I'm on the right path. So pay attention, okay? And this eagle represents perspective and seeing everything from a bird's eye view. Start looking around at your life and trying to see it from a higher level of perspective, okay? Because if you do, you'll realize all the problems that you think you have, they're not really problems at all. They're just everyday, day-to-day, life. And you have so many blessings and so many amazing things to be thankful for. Why get caught up in those little things that don't really matter in the big picture, okay? So communion with yourself, with your friends, with your family, with your neighbors, with spirit. Huge this week, okay? Especially in the beginning of the week. Oh, sorry. I believe we got this card not too long ago as well. Promise. So middle of the week, I really feel this is connecting with your loved ones and also promising yourself, like, to have faith that things you've asked for are coming to fruition, are literally in the works, are forming, are piecing together. But just keep the faith. I really feel strongly that midweek is going to be about believing in the unseen. Just because you've asked for something and you don't see it yet, it hasn't come to fruition, does not mean it's not in the works. So keeping the promise to yourself to stay in that positive mindset, to stay, looking at that beautiful sunset or all around you, and just knowing that with every sunset comes the dawn of new day with new opportunities. So really focus on staying in, having faith, staying in the gratitude attitude midweek, especially with all this energy kind of kicking around. Also, I feel like this is take the time to do small things. Just sit, meditate, go for a walk out in nature. It's Earth Day Friday, so let's think of how we can help Mother Nature. How can we honor her beauty, and how can we help, our furry friends and our finned friends and our feathered friends and stuff like that. So if you would like to receive all the abundance that you're asking for from Mother Nature, Mother Earth, our planets, the universe, start giving back. Promise something of yourself. We get caught up in asking for so much, we forget to give. Life is about balance of giving and receiving. So make sure if you're asking for things that you're also giving things. Adopt a compassionate attitude towards yourself, towards everyone else, and towards our planets, okay? So if you're asking for things, just don't forget to give things too. Even if that's, a lot of people get caught up in, well, I don't have much to give. First of all, stop that, because you're saying I don't have much, which is saying don't give me anything to the universe. But you do have something to give, whether it just be, a prayer or a thank you or just a kind gesture. Just be wary of that. Be aware of that. If you are receiving or you're asking to receive, the universe is made of giving and receiving. So be sure that you're giving too. Okay? And if you're asking things also, be aware that you're open to receiving, because sometimes we get set in our ways and we only see something from a certain perspective and it tries to go another way and we think it's not happening because it's not going as we thought it should. So pay attention to that as well. Okay, so live with compassion, live with gratitude, and make sure if you are receiving, you're also giving, and vice versa. If you're giving to everybody else, make sure you're open to receiving as well. Okay, so that's midweek. End of the week, Earth Day, weekend, stillness. Everyone's like, no, the weekend, I want to go. This doesn't mean you can't do anything. I believe this just means relax. Take time to just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy, soak in the sun. I think it's supposed to be beautiful this week where I am in Calgary, Alberta, Airdrie, Alberta. I think it's just taking time to sort of soak it all in and just honor everything in your life and count your blessings. And also, this can mean literally getting out into nature, going to that stream, going to that park, going out and sitting amongst the trees and having a picnic with your friends and your family. But ultimately, I really do feel this is also a time of integration. I feel like with all the releasing of the emotions and becoming aware of them, I think this weekend will be a time to just sort of recollect, gather yourself back together and sort of work on moving forward in the future, steered in the right direction, feeling calm, feeling centered, and just getting ready to start living the transformation that you've gone through. All the new, energy that you've called in this weekend, taking time to rest, that you've done so much in the week, even if you don't think you are doing a lot. Your mind, your emotions, your body is doing a lot. So it's, allergy season. I'm allergic to earth. Taking the time this weekend to just be still and just be. It's funny, we get caught up in always doing things, planning things, creating things, that we forget to just live, just be. We feel guilty when we just sit down and do nothing, when really we're not doing nothing. We're being, we're relaxing, we're literally soaking in all of the glory that we've created. So taking time to just honor yourself, your feelings, rest if you need to, go to the lake, go camping, go on an adventure, go outside, just taking time to also soak in Mother Nature and be grateful for everything that we have. Okay? So I hope everybody has a beautiful week. I hope everybody has a beautiful Earth Day, and I hope everybody stays calm and sees everything from a higher perspective when they're getting, all those messages and going through all that emotion. It's just the butterfly thinks its life is over when it's a caterpillar and it goes in its cocoon, but really it's going in there and it's becoming this beautiful, gorgeous creation with wings. So remember that if you are going through a dark time or darkness, or you're getting really caught up in anxiety and fear and, the economy, the world, just unplug, people, and know that this darkness that you're going through is actually just a huge transformation of the soul. Sometimes we have to get a little dirty, we have to get a little bruised, or we have to dig really, really deep in that dark stuff to get rid of it and truly see the light and the beauty around us. So hang in there, stay beautiful, stay perfect. And if you want any personal readings or personal guidance or any coaching, my name is Lindsay Gallant, and I have a business called Soul Compass where I do just that. So you can message me on Facebook or email me at soulcompass333@gmail.com. Okay, love you all. Happy Earth Day.